Alright, so who wants to make some money betting on boxing? For my next pick, I'm betting on Errol Spence Jr. against Mikey Garcia. So I'm betting, right now I have 1,100 on my Sports Interaction account, and I have 1,000 on my Pinnacle account, so I'm going to be betting all of it. So right now on both sites, it's about minus 360 for each, but on Sports Interaction, he has to win the fight. So if it's a draw, I lose the bet. Whereas on Pinnacle, if it's a draw, I'd get my money back. So I'm going to make the bet on Friday. Right now the odds are around minus 360, which means if I bet 2,100, I'd win around 600. But I think they should get better. So hopefully by Friday, maybe they'll be closer to minus 300. So it should be, bet 2,100 to win, like, let's say 650. I like the bet. I think it's a good bet. I mean, I think Errol Spence Jr. is just too big for Mikey Garcia. I mean, they're both great fighters. Both have a lot of skill, but, Errol Spence is a big welterweight. This is Mikey Garcia's first fight at welterweight, and he's going and fighting the best, probably the best of the four champions right now. If Garcia was going and fighting someone like Sean Porter or Keith Thurman, that I could maybe understand. Even Terrence Crawford, I think he'd lose that fight, but I feel like that fight maybe makes a little more sense on paper. But to go and fight a guy like Errol Spence at welterweight when Mikey Garcia's a small guy, really, I can't imagine him winning. I think it's just giving up too much of an advantage. Kind of reminds me, actually, if you think a few years ago, I remember Kell Brook was pretty good. He started talking about how he wants to fight Golovkin at middleweight. No one really took him seriously or thought that fight would happen, and then, a year later, it somehow happened. And I mean, yeah, he was a good fighter, Kell Brook, but was just overmatched, looking at way too much power. I remember his corner, I think, stopped the fight in the 5th or 6th round because, he had a broken eye socket, right? So it was just, when you go up and you fight someone just hitting that much harder, it just really just makes the fight not fair. I think I think Garcia's good, and I think he could have a chance. If I had to predict how this fight would go, I'd probably say Spence wins, maybe in the 10th or 11th, 9th, 10th or 11th round. Maybe sooner though. But it could also go to decision. I think he probably wins a decision also. Especially too, you figure the judges are probably not give Garcia the decision with Spence having a lot of big money fights down the road. Fighting the other welterweights, probably, having a big fight with maybe a big unification fight with Crawford and down the road. So, yeah, I can't see Spence losing. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like the best. It's not like I'm a lock or something. I'm not betting 10,000. I'm not even betting 5,000. Betting 2,100. I think it's a good number. I think it's a pretty safe bet. Spence too. I like him. I feel he's pretty reliable. He's someone you can count on. He doesn't take off fights. He doesn't have fights where he's not training hard or not ready or not in shape. He stays in shape in the off season. Great athlete, hits really hard. So yeah, I don't. I'd be very surprised if he lost. So I think it's a great bet. And yeah, so we'll probably be betting more too in the future on Errol Spence. He's someone I could see being a big money maker for me, and I'm excited for this fight. So yeah, go have fun and go make some money. See you guys.